July 12th, 11 o'clock. And folks, here we go. We're gonna have to do some hand over foot climbing. We're about 0.3 miles from the top of Bear Mountain. The view at this point is pretty good, so I'll take it. I don't know how many Bear Mountains there are, but there's certainly more than one on the AT. So good morning, it's July 13th, and we are in Sage's Ravine. Last night I spent the night just over that hill there, around the corner, in the campsite there. Very nice, as you can see, a lot of evergreens here. And I got told this is a very nice section of the trail, and I ought to take advantage of it. So we'll see how well this works out. Typically, you know, I've got to have both poles in my hand because of the rocky terrain, or simply from swatting the bugs. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of a feel. This is pretty decent in here in terms of the terrain and not having to navigate a lot of rocks per se. But this is the stream we're going to follow for several miles. Destination today is Hemlock Shelter, which, you guessed it, is a bunch of hemlocks. It's another short day, but I hope to beat the rain to get to the shelter, and I'll probably end up spending the night in the shelter. And then the next day is about 14 into Great Barrington, Mass. So the good news is I entered Massachusetts yesterday. So New York, Connecticut, and now Massachusetts. So well, they're smaller states. That's the bottom line, of course. But you know, nice night last night. I got here early after leaving the house in Salisbury, Vanessa's place. It was a good day, no rain. Coming down the backside of Bear Mountain was a little bit problematic. About a mile of rock coming down. But yeah, no falls or anything to report there. As you can see, this is a very beautiful section of the trail. I mean, this stream is pretty. Evergreens. And we're just going to mosey on now for a while and keep on trucking, hoping to beat the rain. See you, folks. July 13th, Mount Race, R-A-C-E, ledges. Anything with a ledge kind of scares me, and this one's no different. I'm standing on the precipice of this ledge, but it is one heck of a good view. And to give you an idea where I'm standing, well, this is where I'm standing. Yeah. Okay, it's the 13th, and we're walking up to today's destination, the Hemlock Shelter. Yes, it's here in a big group area of hemlocks. Got a picnic table and a bear box. Now look at that. Little double decker action. Which is good because we're supposed to get rain later. So you can see it's kind of a nice area. There's a privy around here somewhere. But this is where we're going to spend the night. And I got to go find a water source now. Most of them are dried up. See ya. July 14th, it's a little bit after 8 o'clock. We're headed down across the ledges, as they say. Nice view here. Hasn't rained, so it makes the rock climbing easier. To give you an idea of, I don't know, it probably doesn't show the depth of what's got to happen here. But anytime they start getting those directional arrows, that's generally not a good sign. Okay, July 14th. We just came down the frickin' mountain, 1,000 feet in descent, over about a mile, and tons and tons of technical climbing down. Technical, I use that word a lot around here. You'll see it written quite a bit. But in a nutshell, what it really means is boatload of rocks. So the next time someone says, yeah, that's a technical climb or technical terrain, you can translate to say, all right, that's just a boatload of rocks. So knees got a great workout on coming down. They got to act as both the brake and the shock absorber. And I admit I'm slow as heck coming down, but I'm also careful as I'll get out too. So no sense making a fall up there. That would be pretty disastrous. So right here we actually got nice terrain. We're on flat land, and we're going to be on flat land for about 5 miles until we get to Great Bennington. And in Great Bennington I've got a shuttle coming at noon, so I'm headed that way to Route 7 to pick my shuttle, take me to the Days Inn. $70 hiker rate, which is pretty good. And they don't have laundry, that's the only downside. But I will be able to do a resupply. I'm pretty sure they have an ice machine, so I'll be able to ice my knees. And I'll get something to eat, and I'll find a coin-operated laundry, or if push comes to shove, I'll just do it in the shower. I do my laundry in the shower, and if they got a hair dryer, then hey, I'll use the hair dryer to dry it. So anyway, last night hung the hammock in the shelter. It was supposed to rain yesterday, but it never did. Morning, folks.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
Hey, buddy. So that's about it for this morning's report. And like I said, with any luck, we should have some ice on knees no later than, say, 3 p.m. today. All right, folks, take care.